Hey guys, in this video, we're going to talk about how to make a professional Instagram account to make sure that your business or personal brand is growing as effectively as possible. Because I know a lot of people are out there and they want to get on Instagram, they want to grow their business and start utilizing one of the biggest social medias in the world right now, and people don't always know the best way to do that. So in this video, we're going to talk about how to set it up and actually how to optimize it as well to make sure that you're maximizing conversions and you're maximizing the efficiency of it to really make sure that it's doing what you want it to do. And like I said, there's really two categories of this. You can do this as a business or you can do this as a personal brand, which is technically also a business, but slightly different motives there. And so we're going to talk about both of those in this video. But first I want to say some of the reasons that you might want to do this in the first place. So the obvious reason is that it makes it look more legitimate. So when you have a creator account or a business account, you can have a little label below your name that'll say, like, if it's Michael Bryan Shoe Repair, it'll say, like, Shoe Repairman. And that's what it's going to say in your bio or, like, right above the bio in gray text. And it's something that makes you look more legitimate. The second reason is so you can start to promote your post. If you want to have things run as ads, or if you want to start selling stuff, or a bunch of other features that are really geared towards businesses and creators are going to be unlocked when you create either a business or creator professional account. Another reason you might want to do this is to actually see insights, which is extremely powerful, and I'll spend a good portion of this video talking about insights. It's a great way to see how well different posts are performing, besides just likes, but who's engaging, where your audience is from, and just really better understand the demographics that are engaging with different content you make. And of course, the last one I want to talk about is actually just being able to eventually post links on your story. So if you're a creator, it's a great way to put your merchandise on your story, or put affiliate links on there, or maybe put links to your new videos on there. And if you are a business, again, it could be a great way to link to any pages on your website, new blog articles, new product releases, all kinds of stuff like that. Once your account gets big enough, that's definitely a really big feature to have. So clearly a lot of features and a lot of functionality you get with a professional account, and all of that can really help you to find more success on Instagram for your business or creator account. And so with that being said, guys, let's get started on my phone. I'm going to start off by creating an account from scratch, and then we're going to convert it into a business account in this video. And you can see right here, first of all, an example. If we just go over to my brother, so if we go to Nate, there we go. You'll see right here, Nate's is obviously a creator profile, so you can follow him, you can message him, or you can email him, and that's what makes the most sense for him, because a lot of businesses want to get in contact with Nate, and so instead of sending DMs and his DMs get flooded, then email makes a lot more sense for a brand to do that. Of course, if you go down, you'll also see that he can have links in his stories. I don't think he has a link in his story right now, but there's a lot of other things that you can do with this. Okay, so I think by now you guys probably have a pretty good understanding of why you'd want a professional Instagram account. So the next steps are, of course, to set it up and then to start optimizing it, because it's not enough just to click the button and make a professional account. You actually want to make sure you optimize it so you have the best conversions, so you understand your insights and are really ready to go to make a successful professional Instagram. Because like I said, it's getting more and more competitive out there. You can't just make an account and hope to get followers now. You have to be a little bit more proactive, and we're going to talk about that throughout this video. So what I'm going to do right now is first just create an Instagram account. So if you don't have one for your business, download Instagram. It takes like 15 seconds. You go to sign up. We are going to sign up by email, so I'm going to do that right now. So then it's going to ask for your name. Right now, Instagram doesn't know if you're a business or an individual person, so we're going to use the brand name right here. So we are just going to say that my name is like Mike's Shoe Repair. So we're going to say next. Create a password, and then ask for your birthday, and of course on the last page you just say yes. You do want to sign up with that Instagram handle. So I'm going to skip connecting to Facebook for now. We can do that in a second, but I'm going to skip that for now. We're going to skip adding contacts, and I am going to skip the profile photo. Of course, adding a profile photo, very important for your business, but I'm going to skip that for now. So what we really want to do is from Instagram, if you go down to the bottom right and tap on your icon to get to your profile, let's close out of that. So tap on your profile, we can go up to the top right, the little 3 bars there, and we can go down to settings. So once we select settings, you should see somewhere it says account, tap on account, and at the very bottom of this, you'll see switch to professional account. So we're going to switch this one to a professional account. Obviously, it's free to do, as it says right here. It's going to give you some more insights, allow you to reach more people because you can promote posts, and of course, you have a lot of other contact options like the buttons I was talking about before. So we can say continue, and it's going to ask us to choose a category. Being that I'm shoe repair, I'm just going to try like shoe See if Shoe has anything. Shoe repair shop. There we go. So that's one of the beauties of using Instagram or Facebook. They have so many different options here that you can really find specifically almost exactly what you're doing. So you can display this on your profile or not. I am actually going to do this. If you're like a personal brand, sometimes I would say don't do this because a lot of personal brand stuff, you just say like public figure or something, and I don't know, that just kind of feels conceited. So I end up never doing that. We'll say done. And then we can actually go to the next page. It's going to take a second here. But it prompts us if we want to be a business or a creator. And so, of course, you'll see right here that there's really not a lot of major differences here other than how it's going to be displayed. So for a business, it's going to tell you like what type of business is there, and they're going to give you a couple other options with that. But really, it's going to be very, very similar for either one of these. I'm going to leave it for business right now and say next. And then for business, you want to have some contact information here. So we can have a phone number, we can have an address, and we can have an email. Right now, I'm going to be fine with just the email. So I'm going to say next. And again, it wants us to connect to Facebook. I'm not going to do that just yet. And of course, it wants us to finish our profile. I'm not going to do that just yet either, but I can tap on the little X on the top right. And now you'll see that we are a professional account. So now it says like shoe repair. Below that, it says shoe repair shop. And of course, you see those 3 buttons there. So the 3 buttons, the Insights one is just for us right now, but we can actually go and edit the profile. So if we tap on Edit Profile, it does want a profile photo, so I'm just going to add a photo right now to kind of start to build this out. So let's choose from library. And within here, you want to make sure that you have a good name, a good username that both make sense. So Mike's Shoe Repair and Mike's Shoe Repair for the handle. That makes sense if that's the name of my business. We want to add a website, so here I'm going to say santorelmedia.com. And in the bio, you can add like some other information here. So you could say, we repair shoes. And a lot of people like to use emojis in their bio. You could do whatever you want. So I'm just going to leave it as it is right now. So we're going to say done, and it says we repair your shoes or whatever. So now we have our website, we have the username, we have a bio, and then down here, we can choose if we want to have a public page that we are connected to. So a Facebook business page is something that I have a full tutorial on how to set up and connect a Facebook business page, and I'll link that down below or actually up at the top of this video as well. So I highly recommend you guys do that after this video. Of course, you can change the category here. The contact options is the next thing. So contact, right now, we only have email. So that when somebody visits our page, they will be able to contact us by our email. And of course, you can go to profile display. We do want to show contact info so they can email us. We have that little email banner on the bottom, and we can say done. So that's going to be essentially what you want to do to get better conversions on your profile in the first place. But the next thing you want to do is start looking at the insights. And so to find insights is essentially the analytics of how many people engaged with your posts, how many people saw it, what they did when they saw your posts. And to do this, you can actually go up to the 3 bars on the top right again, and just go right down to Insights. And within Insights right now, you won't see anything. So I'm going to switch over to a different account, and you guys will see what I'm talking about. Okay, so here we are on my personal Instagram. It's in dark mode, so it looks a little different here. But you can see that we have a couple things showing up here. So the average person visiting this won't see promotions, insights saved. That's all stuff that only I see. But I believe I do have an email banner on there if people go to my account and they want to do that. But like I said, let's go over and check out the insights. So if we tap on the 3 bars in the top right, go to Insights, you're going to see a lot of stuff here. So they show you in the overview, first of all, how many accounts you reached, and I believe that's in a 7-day period. So you can go down here and see how many impressions you had, how many people visited your website. So 90 people went over to my YouTube channel because that's the link in my website or my bio. We also have profile visits, so how many people saw a post and went over to my profile, or the other way around, they just end up in my profile from maybe from YouTube or something like that. We can go down to see content interactions, what the audience size is and how many people followed each day, as well as how many people you lost each day, because honestly, people are going to unfollow you over time. You can see the location of people, the age, the gender or sex of them, all kinds of different stuff here, a lot of information about whoever is going to be visiting your profile. So it's all very powerful when you go into these insights. Honestly, I wish it was a little bit more in depth. It's harder to get really into things, but I mean, if you start looking at them, like you can definitely learn quite a bit. Really where I go to learn more stuff though, is actually in the individual posts. So if I go to like this post here, I can either promote it, which is one benefit of having a business profile or a creator profile. And that's going to be great if it's like a new product, you can promote the post. I generally don't do that for personal brands. I wouldn't recommend that. But what we can do is go to View Insights, and the insights here are actually pretty powerful, and people are surprised by this. It tells you not only how many people liked it and commented, but also how many people shared it or sent it to somebody else, and how many people saved it onto some collection, whether it's like the collection called Jackets I Like or whatever it might be. People save things into collections. As we go, if I swipe up from the bottom, we can see how many people visited my profile from that post, how many people it reached, how many people interacted with it, and all kinds of different stuff. And so this is gonna be great when you start to have more Instagram posts and start to grow your audience. You can see which post did better and why. So likes are a great metric for sure, but looking at how many people actually went and clicked on your website when they saw the post is going to ultimately help you decide which posts convert the best, which ones are gonna drive the most traffic and really be worth your time, whether you are a creator driving affiliate traffic, a creator driving traffic to your own sponsors or your own merchandise, or on the flip side, if you're a business, what actually gets people to go to your website. And so those are very powerful things that I highly recommend you guys spend a lot of time working with as you start to grow your Instagram profile. And as I said, growing it and getting followers now is going to be harder than it was in the past. In the past, people would frequently just go and start following other accounts and hope they follow back. I really don't recommend doing that now because you're gonna end up getting a lot of followers that just are not going to be engaged. It's really important on Instagram that you have engaged followers, and the way to do that is to create valuable content, stuff that actually people want to see every day, they want to engage with, and it's not even enough anymore, if you want to grow quickly at least, it's not enough to just make that content on Instagram. I highly recommend you start making content on other platforms as well. Go on TikTok, go on YouTube, go on Facebook, whatever you're doing, make content in other slightly less saturated industries. So TikTok's a great example where you can get a lot more exposure and drive traffic over to Instagram. Instagram's a great way to interact with an audience, but it's a little trickier now to grow than it was a couple years ago, which is why a lot of people, if you ask them how to grow their Instagram, they'll tell you go other places like TikTok where you can get thousands of views with no followers at all very, very easily, and then you drive those people over to your Instagram. So guys, that's my recommendation for you guys on how to set up your Instagram business or creator profile. I hope you found this video helpful, and the next steps are not only to make this, but head on over and make a Facebook business page. I have a link down to that in the description below. If you guys enjoyed this video, consider liking and subscribing. I'm Mike O'Brien from Santrel Media. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.